Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an update on the Charger since it's been quite some time since you guys last saw it. So right off the bat, you may notice that I ended up getting the windows tinted. That was one of the first things that I did to the car, and it just looks so much better. This is 20% tint, which may or may not be below the legal limit for Indiana, but I haven't been harassed about it. And I know someone that has 5% and they've never been pulled over, so I don't think it's really going to be much of an issue for me. I find that 20% isn't too dark whatsoever. I can still see out at night, but during the day it also provides me with some privacy, and it also will keep the car cool going into the summer and protect the leather seats from getting damaged by the sun's UV rays. So the next thing that was done to the car, in the same shop actually as the window tint, was the paint protection film. Now obviously you can't see it, but I ended up getting paint protection film on the headlights, on the front bumper, on both of the fenders, on the hood, on the mirrors. I did partial A-pillars, partial roof, and you can actually see the line here. It's really not all that noticeable, and if I clean the car, it would be even less noticeable. And it really doesn't bother me, because I know that this area gets hit by rocks and debris and everything like that. So if it protects the paint from rock chips and stuff, then that line really does not bother me whatsoever. But anyways, I also got the rocker panels done, and included in the rocker panel package is the lower doors. Now you can't really see it. It's on the body line, at least until it curves up there, but it's really not all that noticeable. And that's both doors. And then I got the back of the bumper done, where the wheels are going to kick up a bunch of rocks and stuff, and that'll keep that protected from getting damaged. And you can see it wraps all the way to around right there. You can see it in the camera. Where is it? Right there. Yeah. So now on top of the paint protection film is a ceramic coating, which I did myself. The only thing that's not coated are the wheels, and you can see these wheels have the painted barrels, so I really do want to get them coated. So there's some other changes to the car that have been done that you can't really see, and we're going to start with the Taser. Actually, no, we're not going to start with the Taser. What we're going to start with actually is the exhaust. So what do we have going on here? Well, the diameter of the system has changed from 2¼ to 2½ inch. I believe once the downpipes reach the X pipe factory, it is 2¼ but the X pipe is now 2½. Everything else is 2½, and I believe the core diameter of the new mufflers is also 2½. So in the middle there we have the medium power sticks from classic chambered exhaust, and I can leave a part number down below if you have a Charger and end up wanting to try these out. And then in the back here, the factory resonators have been removed, and this system is not stainless, but it is aluminized steel, so it rusts wherever the coating wears off. As you can see, the tips there are rusting, but this whole thing's gonna get replaced. I have the new diffuser in my garage right now. I just need to go find some tips. I'm thinking 5-inch tips. So this will come off, these will come out, and then we'll put the new, it's the police valance. So it has cutouts for exhaust. And the only thing I don't like about it is that the factory diffuser has this little, I guess you could say, design on it, whereas the police one, it's just kind of flat and boring. But oh well. So I'll give you guys a start. This is a warm start. So that's a warm start. I will include a clip right here of a kind of a cold start and some revs, because it sounds really nice. So now let's hop inside. So I want to show you guys something new that I ended up getting for this car, and it's called the Taser. and it plugs in right there into the OBD2 port. So what does the Taser do? Well, the Taser allows you to enable features that normally wouldn't come on the car. It also allows you, there's a lot of stuff that you can do, and I wouldn't be able to list everything, but let me show you guys some of the fancy things that this little device can do. So factory, this car did not come with the performance pages. It did not come with the performance pages either on the Uconnect screen or in the gauge cluster, but with the Taser, I've been able to enable the 0 to 60 timer. We have the 1/8 mile timer. We have the 0 to 100 mile timer. We have the 1/4 mile timer, which is just cool. We have braking distance, G-force, lap timer if we're on the track, which, you know, and then top speed. So now the values that are saved in there, I only had this on for about a day, not even a day, for a couple of hours before I decided just to reset it and just completely try again. So now some of the performance or vehicle related items that are added when you enable this setting, well, the only thing that's added is the air intake temperature, as well as the torque and horsepower output of the engine. And then we also get something fancy in here. Now I just did this because I've just been too lazy to test it out. But if we go in here, we have the performance control, which has launch mode, which I don't believe works. I mean, yeah, I don't believe it works with this car. Then we have the shift light. I don't think that works either. And then we have the drive mode setup. Now this does work. So we can configure what happens when I press the sport button. So when I press the sport button, as you can see, things are changing in the options are changing there. So we can go to the setup. So when I press sport, what do I want? Do I want the engine and transmission to be in sport or normal? Do I want the traction control to be in sport or normal? Or, you know, the steering, you get the idea. So that's pretty nice. Now for the performance pages, now this is a problem with the Uconnect. You have to pay for a subscription, I guess, if you want the performance pages. You know, I might try it out. Apparently, if you have never activated the Uconnect subscription, you can get the performance pages to work. But I don't know if this car had the Uconnect subscription activated before I owned it. So that kind of sucks. I really don't want to pay, but whatever. Pay to play vehicle here. Some other features of the Taser include the daytime running light dropout when you hit the turn signal. So let me kind of show you what that's all about. Now I don't have it enabled. I still want to do it. But basically, when you turn on the turn signal, it disables and turns off the daytime running light. But with the Taser, you can set it so that it will not do that, and it will keep the daytime running light on while the turn signal flashes, which is pretty cool. Oh, you know what? There's actually one more feature that I know of that I didn't show you guys of the Taser. So the Taser has light shows as well, which you can activate with the key fob. Lock, lock, unlock, lock, or something like that, right? Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, it's making the lights flash. You know, it's just for car shows or whatever. It's not, or you know, just for entertainment. But if you hit the unlock button, it will switch, it'll cycle between the light shows. So I guess if I was a construction worker, maybe I could use this. I don't know. But yeah, and then you just hit unlock and it will, or lock, and it will turn it off. So I suppose we can maybe do a 0 to 60 test. I mean, the factory tires, the 245s, are pretty terrible. So you can't really give it all the gas right away. Kind of have to ease into it. But I kind of want to try. So let's go out to some county roads where I won't get pulled over, and let's give it a shot. Sounds pretty good. Okay, so that was a 5.5. I didn't hammer it down completely. I really do want to try that again. So my goal really is somewhere around 4.9 or 4.8. That is my goal. Alright, so we had better reaction time, but I'm sure you could hear the wheels. Lots of wheel hop going on because we have that open diff. I do have the limited slip diff in my garage. Just got to get that installed. Just didn't hook up, I guess. Let's give it another shot. Right here. Come on, 5 seconds flat. Come on. .7. Come on. Well, this will already be. I'm not even flooring it, and we're just getting wheel spin. I'm not even flooring it. So with these 245s, maybe if I had like some Pirellis or something, I'd be able to get some traction. But with whatever, I think Goodyear, I think it currently has Goodyear tires, we're just not getting the traction where we need it. Plus with the open diff, the wheels are just hopping all over the place. I'm very paranoid about cops. That is my biggest thing. Looks like there's something following me. Could it be a cop? Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, I was just, I was getting wheel spin with traction on, only in sport mode, which really just adjusts the sensitivity of the throttle and makes the shifts a little more firm. But yeah, I mean, there's no traction to be had. Oh, look at this thing. Look at that. That's nice. That was fun. I don't care that I didn't get great times. It was enjoyable. Now we're enjoying this county road. Just a side topic. I just hate seeing my town get bigger. I hate seeing all the cornfields and everything else getting developed into stupid subdivisions. I don't know, it's disappointing. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna try to turn out of here. This is an intersection known for, you know, people dying, so, well, I think it's actually one down that way. But anyways, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.